Chaz got a whole Oreo collection of Funkos.
Back. Did you miss me? I know you missed me. I missed all of you. And guess what? I am back with your regularly scheduled entertainment. I brought, my tag team championship with me because we're talking titles, baby. Motor City Machine Guns rising to the top. Some people, they're not happy about that. We're going to talk about that. Also, Bill GoldBerg is finally getting his retirement match. Who do you think it should be? Also, I got TEMP check for you. Oh, Damien's back, okay? He's here. He's going to give you his dumbass of the week. All that and more. Right here on CHAZ and Friends. See that?
Warning. The following program is a collection of idiots talking about the happenings in the sports entertainment world. It is meant to be comedically informative. The opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, or the Infinite Plus network. There may be some out-of-pocket things said on this show because this is how we talk to each other. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further. Your homies, the 3 Count Podcast. P.S. Please don't sue us.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don. Chaz Evans here, checking out the hottest podcast in the world, the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know what y'all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the flow like. Hit him with a 3 count. And your boy real chicken.
Yo, it's your boy, your cousin, your nephew. It's the Capital Region's best kept secret and the dawn of the Mid-Atlantic. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Chaz Evans, and you're checking out the hottest debate show in all of pro wrestling, Chaz and Friends. But let me introduce to you my friends. All right, introducing first, bring him up on the big screen. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the current and reigning and defending Infinite Plus Network champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's the man that runs this show because, quite frankly, I really don't do much. Okay, I really don't. I really just talk, and I'm just the figurehead, just so we can get benefits for being a black business. Okay, but it's his business. Okay, he runs all this. But ladies and gentlemen, he is the Red Dog.
It is the Air Force veteran intel specialist, the one you call on when you need to get the job done, and your friendly neighborhood Red Dog. Also, if you guys don't know, look at the pop figure collection on, Chaz is right because it looks like a giant Oreo. Yay. Oh. Yeah, go ahead, look, see?
Oh, damn. He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all.
Yay! Progressiveness. I love the fact that it's also, Inspector Gadget, just like in the middle. My man said, go Gadget friends.
I mean, he's got a good group of friends.
I'm just saying.
He's got Static, Lamar Jackson, and Tupac.
That sounds
so that means he's invited to the cookout?
Inspector Gadget was always invited to the cookout. All right? Every version of Inspector Gadget, the cartoon, the live action movie, even the future one that they keep saying they're going to reboot and that they just say, no, we're not. That one, too. Look, Inspector Gadget is an OG. But anyway, let me introduce to you, all right? Put him up on the big screen. He is your residential supervillain. All right, he's not in the dark. He is in the light. You can't hide from him. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Lord, the Dark Goat. Ladies and gentlemen, Damien Fatal.
I still don't like you guys, and I didn't miss y'all that much, so we're good.
Last, but certainly not the least. All right. He will hit you with a light tube if you call him Limp Biscuit Light.
Oh, I'll fuck you up.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the only Graves that matters. All right. He is the Lord Twitch of House. Twitch Graves.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. I was getting ready to ask the question.
I was trying to be
You
different.
asked first.
Trying to be different.
We're just gonna move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of ruined it.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a big fail.
Yeah.
He's still trying to get
I
like his own
appreciate
thing. You know.
I get that, but that was not. That was that wasn't it. Yeah.
You went for it. You tried, and you failed miserably. But don't do it again.
That's all right. Guess what? That's all right. I'll try something different next week.
He said,
Please.
And we'll see. That's exactly what I was trying. I was
now that I'm thinking about it, what fucking Dreamcast, fucking crazy taxi ass driving fucking voiceover you trying to do, bro?
It was Tony the Tiger.
Oh, crazy
taxi. That was you.
that was a good game. That was a good game. Oh, now I want to play it.
Cat's that all up now.
So
kids, don't worry about it, kids. Don't worry about that game.
I feel like I've been gone for too long. So how's been everyone's doing? Okay, how are you guys doing today?
I mean,
all right. I'm fired up. I don't know why I'm fired up.
What's that?
Why? Because can't nobody touch pure ignorance. Hello, Facebook.
Whoever that is.
Facebook user. That's who that is.
Alrighty then.
Okay, that is Facebook user. But yeah, can't nobody touch pure ignorance.
I see that.
Like seriously,
still rocking that title around your chest.
Absolutely, because ain't nobody beat me for it.
No,
because I'm a tag team specialist.
I see that.
All right. Last week I had to put in work.
That's a bold statement.
I am because you're right. It's a bold statement and it's facts. All right.
I'm gonna need to fact check that.
You need to fact check that. Listen, when you talk about tag team specialists, you talk about Matt and Jeff, Edge and Christian. All right, Jimmy and Jay. You're gonna put my name in there. CHAZ Evans.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Not even in my top 50.
That's that. Nah. Your top 50. Your top 50 is flawed. Incorrect.
Wow.
Incorrect.
Wow. All right. This is where we're going at. 8 minutes in.
8 minutes in. Listen. I don't know if y'all were there or if you heard what happened at Fight Club Pro Wrestling last week. When I was there, I don't know if you heard.
I don't know.
They got jumped. I said people were going to get duffed. I said it. And poor Flip got duffed. All right. He tasted his own blood. All right, at the hands of pure ignorance. Shout out to the enforcer. All right, Chris Idol made that man bleed, and then after the fact, gonna put him in the Indian Deathlock. How ignorant is that? And then you know what Prince started doing while this was happening?
What?
He started doing push-ups.
My man getting strong. That's why.
He literally started doing push-ups while Chris Idol had Flip in the Indian Deathlock, and he's laughing at Flip. Flip, go ahead, Flip now, as he's doing push-ups. Very ignorant. Okay, and then you know that fool Tyler Moore, all right, everyone's favorite skinny dude, all right, thought that he knew us, and him and Elijah Friday thought they could beat me and Prince, and we whipped their tail. All right, I took a picture, all right, cheesing as Chris and Noah are literally beating the dog you know what out of him outside the ring. Okay, I'm tag team specialist. Put my name up there. With the greats. All right, the Mount Rushmore of tag team wrestlers. I'm on there. Put me next. Look. Put me next to Arn and Tully. That's how great I am.
Wow.
Oh.
That's
somebody feeling themselves today.
Future Fight Club Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, pure ignorance. Doesn't matter which combination you put in it. And then I'm coming back for my SWA tag belts. I'm coming for everything. All right. This was my come up. This is my fall off. All right. For my comeback next year. Y'all just wait. All right. I had to get that off, y'all. Sorry.
I'm glad you did.
No,
Because,
no.
it's crazy because like I'm glad that you're hyped about your come up and your rebound, because definitely you was missed yesterday. You know what I mean?
I'm not allowed to be there. Yes. Okay. SWA
Sure.
doesn't want me there. That's clearly why
Suspension.
they didn't book me. All right. I'm not saying anything. I'm not calling it in what it is and what it ain't, but it's very specific that they don't want a certain type of people and at the shows wrestling for them, or better yet, to be their champions.
Hey, so real quick, let me go through these names. What's up, Keith? That's who that is. What up, Dean?
Oh,
I knew that was Dean from the moment like I saw that name. I didn't have to see who that was. Let's see. Keith also here. Dean also not Dean. This is hey, what's up? What's up, Vam?
I would do.
Here's Dean. Oh, this one right here. What's up, TJ?
What's good?
Dean once again, and then there's Vam once more.
All right. So if you haven't already done so, follow us on social media. I had to get that off because people keep playing on my name, and they playing on Pure Ignorance name. Like I don't got hitters all over this country. Like my man's Damien will come out there. All right. You lucky he doing a bid for 15 right now. Okay. That's why he not on the scene with us. All right. But do you listen when they hey, I'm gonna get a free Damien shirt right before he come out and debut. Make everybody scared and want to come. Mm-hmm. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, look, follow us on social media at 3count_pod on Twitter X. Shout out to all of y'all watching us on Twitter X. We've been getting a lot of numbers over there. We've been popping on Twitter since we got back on being live. So shout out to y'all for watching us there on X. Everybody who's following us and watching us on YouTube, thank you to you all. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thank you to all of you watching us on Twitch, Facebook Live, Rumble, and I think whatever. You just shout out if you're watching us. Big up to you. Hit that follow button. Temp check. Let's get to it. Temp check. Temp check is for those of you who don't know. That's where me and my friends, we give you our hottest and our coldest wrestlers going into this week. And by golly, I'm hyped for this one. I'm gonna start us off. Hit me with the big screen, Cliff.
Okay.
There we go. All right, cool. You can see my beautiful, beautiful black face. Look, my hottest wrestler is coming from the
You shouldn't be doing
AEW.
blackface.
Yeah, no, not that black. You know what? Guess what? It doesn't matter because I'm black. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so look.
It still looks wrong.
My hottest wrestler coming from you AEWs, because I got flagged for saying I'm an AEW hater. I'm not. Look, Jack Perry is my hottest wrestler of the week. I'm hyped for him and Daniel Garcia. The back and forth that they do, like just the small interactions, give me more of it. I can't wait till they fight and beat the crap out of each other. All right, my match of the week. My match of the week is coming from Fight Club last week. Suge D versus Mr. Grimm for the Pan-African World Diaspora Championship. Man, Suge said he said something at the show, and it kind of caught me off guard, but it was fire. He said, "Look," he goes, "This legacy of this title starts with Trish Adora, but it ends with me, and I'm not done writing." And I said, "Oh, he a poet," and Suge is just proving everybody why he's literally one of the best on the planet. And him and Mr. Grimm, DMV, stand out. Look, Mr. Grimm definitely deserves that title shot. He deserves that title, but he came up came up short. Suge D still reigning Pan African World Championship. But go check that match out. I know they're supposed to be uploading content throughout this month on the YouTube. But when that match drops, do yourself a favor, go check that one out. My coldest wrestler of the week, Elijah Friday is my coldest wrestler of the week. And Elijah Friday is my coldest wrestler of the week because he really thought that he was going to beat me and Prince in a tag match after he couldn't beat Chris Idol or Flip in a regular triple threat match. And he got duffed for it. And if you did not see that, go check out my TikTok, Duff Cam Part 10, featuring Elijah Friday. You get my coldest wrestler of the week. And anybody else who wants to talk shit can get duffed just like Elijah Friday. So, yeah, he gets my coldest wrestler. Go ahead, you guys. What you got, Cliff?
All right, hold on. So I'll do this. So my hottest wrestler of the week, I'm gonna have two of them. Okay. And you'll see why. So hottest wrestler of the week to me, it's gonna be crazy to say it like this, but I gotta go with the Hurt Syndicate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, coming out, cut a promo, specifically MVP. You know, crowd hype for them. You know, especially supposed to be a heel team, and the crowd just not turning on them. So Hurt Syndicate. And then my 1B, everybody who was nominated week one, well, not nominated, but picked for the WWE ID is my 1B because, you know, it's a lot of them, you know, starting with Jack Cartwheel, Zeta Steel, Bryce Shook, Marcus Mathers. You know, there's a ton of names out there. Y'all can go check them out. Very excited for all of them. Very proud to know a bunch of them. So I'm very, very excited for those. My match of the week is going to be also coming from Dynamite, which is going to be wild. Malachi Black versus Adam Cole. I mean, shit was fire. Can't front. And your coldest wrestler of the week is going to be simple. It's gonna be me. How you go to two different states and lose both matches right before Veterans Day?
Oh, wow. You're giving yourself?
Yeah, that's why I say it's gonna be me. I have to be honest. I gotta hold myself to the criteria. Yeah.
All right.
At one time, I was the hottest wrestler of the week. I also got to put myself in that spot every once in a while. So that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, I'm man enough to say, yeah, I'm right there.
Wouldn't be me. All right,
I know it wouldn't be you.
I got a and B for hottest. The original Bloodline. And Jacob Fatu, promo.
Yeah.
That promo. Just the promo alone. Match of the week, that 10 women main event for NXT.
I'm gonna put CHAZ for dumbass of the week for how he's holding that damn glass and drinking it.
Right?
I was gonna let that slide. I was just not gonna say
acceptable.
Nothing.
We're gonna hold ourselves to the standard. Who the fuck does this?
I was firmly, intently listening to what Damien was saying.
All right. And we already know who the coldest is.
Oh, hold up. I'm gonna help you with that one too. I got you.
Yeah, Chris Jericho. Yep, that guy.
Snarf.
Oh, you know what? Maybe a B too. GoldBerg.
Bet.
Oh, fun times. Happy fun times.
All right, so yeah.
Go ahead, Twitch.
All right. My coldest wrestler of the week, Sami Zayn.
What?
Hold on. Because there's
Oh.
oh wait, there's more. Because for one split moment in my head, when Solo said my fifth is my dog, Sami Zayn, just for one split second, I was really hoping in the back of my mind that that was his fifth. With everything going on and Jay saying you ain't fucking family, so on and so forth, you kicked Roman in the fucking head. Was that an accident? Was it not? My hottest wrestler of the week is Sami fucking Zayn. For the simple fact that you destroyed that one split second, and it was an entirely beautiful moment for me. It is great to see all four of you back in there. Now I want to know who the fifth is. My match of the week, Javon Evans and Wesley.
I'm not mad at that one. I'm not mad at that one. I was having trouble.
There is a match in my mind. First and foremost, it was amazing seeing RVD get involved and get his little moment back in his home arena. If there was a match that had two competitors that were never involved with ECW, that had the spirit of ECW throughout the bell to bell, it was this fucking match.
Yeah.
It was really fucking
That was
good.
just, it was
that
beautiful.
Lola Vice and Parker match.
The whole card
Yeah.
was really fucking good. And Dynamite wasn't bad either. I saw the card. Like, it wasn't bad, actually.
No, it had its moments.
What'd you say?
I said, shut up.
No.
God damn, this is some really good weed. This is some really good fucking weed.
No.
I got some homegrown rolled in hash oil.
No. You don't
No.
dare blame it on the marijuana.
No,
Except you said, stand on fucking business.
Oh.
Yeah. Stand on business.
Stand on business.
Stand on business.
And I'm also, you know what? And I'm also in a good mood too.
Like we could tell.
Yeah.
I'm in a very good mood. So yes, I'm giving them their props, even though they lost the ratings.
That's all I needed to hear.
They were
close. They were close. They were real close. They were real close. Like both shows, they did their thing. You can't be mad about it.
No.
Like there was good wrestling and good story progression on both shows.
Yep. I agree.
That means Tony must have called out sick.
What?
Two different topics we can talk about later today, man.
I was just about to say, I don't know.
I can't wait for that one.
Or
no, let's end that. Let's end it. Let's end it. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, don't start there. Don't start there.
You look, if you want to talk about that last topic, you have to stay all the way to the end of the show.
Yeah,
that's how we're gonna do you like Monday Night Raw. You want to see John Cena and The Rock? Yeah, you gotta wait till 10:55.
3 hours.
Oh man, being a child watching that like this. Yeah, nah. Mom's like, take your butt to bed. It's Monday school. But Mom, The Rock. All right, look. The Motor City Machine Guns are tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, it has took us, I don't know, almost 20-something years to say it, but we can finally say it. The Motor City Machine Guns are WWE Tag Team Champions after 3 matches. Look, a lot of people, a lot of the internet are not happy about that. A lot of even wrestlers, as reported backstage, are unhappy how quickly the Motor City Machine Guns were pushed to the top. So, what's our take on that? Is that a good look? Is it bad? Let's start off with you, Damien.
It's fucking amazing, actually. That whole entire situation kind of took me on a ride, especially when they like 2 matches in one night. When they did that, I was like, "Oh, they're gonna lose." I thought they were gonna lose. I really did. That's what I expected. Um, why not? That's the thing. Why not? The reason we have tag team wrestling is because of that team. So, for anybody that's got an issue with it, come see me.
Mm. Mm.
We'll keep it at that.
I agree with you on that, dude. Their resume speaks for itself. Like they're a big reason tag team wrestling is what it is today. Uh, if people have, why do we have an issue with it being the Motor City Machine Guns 3 weeks or 3 matches in, but we weren't mad that Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are what 2-time tag team champions now?
Yeah.
The Hardys came back and won it in one night in one match.
Yeah,
That weren't there for a grip. Yeah, nah,
I just
nah.
I don't see a problem with it. I think if anything, it's going to make other tag teams have to step up. Like we know what the Motor City Machine Guns can do. Like it just
Dream
is
matches. We get to see dream matches now with them.
yeah.
Teams that they've never faced before.
And well, I think we're getting that. I don't disagree with any of you guys' point. I think you, when it comes to that standpoint, like the Motor City Machine Guns, we say the resume speaks for itself. They've mentioned their resume on commentary not once but more than once. They talked about they've been IWGP Tag Team Champions, Impact Tag Team Champions. So it's not they're not hiding away that the Machine Guns are this tag team that's got miles on them. They're not giving you the illusion that they're these young spring chickens. Like they came straight from TNA to they skipped NXT. So like I think we need to put the Machine Guns on the level of an Usos, of the New Day, of like a team like FTR. They probably don't have the big time status like these other teams, but they can go just as well as these big time name teams. So look, why not? Like if there was anybody, why not? Like, let's look at the tag team landscape. If there was anybody that was going to do it, why not? Like, why
Well,
not the
okay.
Machine Guns?
I don't have a problem with it. And here's my thing: is the Good Brothers are on. They're on NXT. They're on Raw. They kind of float around. We see them on SmackDown once in a while, right?
Yeah.
At one point in time, they were the IWGP champions, tag team champions, and guess what? MCMG beat them. They was in it. They was on TNA. They was on TNA/Impact. They got beat by Motor City Machine Guns numerous times. You know what I mean? I was like, we've seen Bullet Club show up and get beat. So I was like, the thing is that MCMG is one of the most underrated tag teams in all of tag team history, and now you see them on the big stage, and everybody. And I don't care if you have a problem with it. They're like, "Oh, it's too soon for them to win the belts." Who cares? Do you see the work that they put in? Do you know their resume? Like, you guys, and it is the same people that. Let's be real. Like, if the Briscoes were in the E right now and won the Raw tag titles, no one's gonna say nothing. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, they deserve it because they're a hardworking team, and we know them, right?" And to be fair, it's true. They would, right? They would be awesome.
Yep.
But or even if they were on AEW and they won the tag titles, it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I mean, just my whole point being though is that you just can't be mad that someone shows up to the E and then you're just like, wow, they shouldn't have won the tag titles. It's not fair. Blah 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 blah. What about all these other teams that work hard? Well, guess what? MCMG is the team that just can ignite a whole tag division, and they're going to, and they keep doing it. So I'm here for it, and I don't care.
This is the bar now.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
where it's at now. Like, let's be serious. Street Profits and Motor City Machine Gun is going to be a fire ass tag team match.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
With the
it is.
tease of the Usos, like kind of
Yeah,
running
like
it, bruh.
Yeah,
We
they're
gonna get
about
the
to have
Usos
some
and
firemen.
MCMGs.
I'm all for the DIY heel turn into, you know, with the machine guns, and then we're getting Ciampa turning heel on Johnny. Like I'm interested in all of that. Like,
ready for it all.
Man,
Yeah.
listen,
All
give
of
me DIY and the machine guns.
Yep.
Like,
The,
just inject it in
the
for real.
finals match that they had was fucking fire.
Exactly. You can just give me more of it. I want more of it.
Give me
The match. What's this past Friday on SmackDown with Austin Theory and
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller was actually really good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
wasn't bad. Like, they're putting on banger matches with these teams that they're pulling out like the best out of these teams. You know
Yeah.
what? No, it's fine. Let them have the belts and let them keep doing this. Let them
give
keep
them
having
their
the matches with these
flowers.
teams.
SmackDown has a highly underrated stacked fucking tag team division.
Yep.
They do.
And
They
it's
do.
really about to shine.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
100%. Hey, let me pop through this real quick. Sounds like CHAZ has a couple nominations for Damien's Dumbass of the Week.
Yeah, Dean, you're one of them.
Mr. Golden says coldest wrestler of the week is the rest of the tag team division. Beg to differ. We all just
Nah,
told you
we totally just we just kind of debunked that one.
Hardy comeback at WrestleMania. Hey, let me get a ladder match at WrestleMania with the Hardys and MCMG and throw me some other names. I don't care who else is in there. Like,
it really doesn't matter actually. After that,
it'd be a fatal. You know, it'd be a fatal 4-way.
Yeah. Bro, make it a fatal 5-way. I don't care who you bring back. Bring back Enzo and Big Cass. I don't care. I want let me get all of it. Let me get everybody. Like, no, I don't care. I don't care. Everybody. New competition on top brings out the best in the rest. Yes, Dean, I agree. It says, oops, excuse me. No, I mean they came back and won at WrestleMania. Yeah, but the thing is the Hardys was an established team already
in the E.
Prior when they came back. And it's MCMG has just never been in the E. Obviously for other, we're not going to get into the reasons why, but they just weren't in, and so 3 matches in, and they win the titles, and that's why people are pissy. But fuck them.
Yep. Like I said, come see me.
We like haters too.
We love haters too. Speaking of haters,
Williams GoldBerg.
What did you just call him?
William
GoldBerg. Okay.
No, William GoldBerg. And the communist Tony Khan, of course.
Oh no, you can't say that.
Oh god.
You just flagged this video again.
And of course, always Jericho. Yeah, that's my 3. So if anybody's got somebody else, let me know.
Yeah, I got
Mason Walls.
She said Mason Walls.
Yeah.
I got one better.
Wow.
Jake Hager.
I was gonna say him too, just because this is pretty fucking dumb.
We putting those. Yeah, we're gonna.
He kind of does deserve to be on there.
The IWC gets off the hook this week.
They get a pass this week.
So who we got?
We got
Tony,
Jake
Hager,
Jericho.
Bill Goldberg.
Yep.
Goldberg, Chris Jericho, and Tony Khan, right?
Yep.
All right, here it is posted. All right, so look, go on Twitter If the tweet is, oh wait, no, I didn't. There it is. It's just been posted. All right, go hit that. Who you think should be Damien's dumbass of the week? All right, you got till the end of the show, so you have like another hour or so to get your vote in. All right, so go to our Twitter page. Go. It's the real recent tweet. You'll see it. Go vote for Damien's dumbass of the week. I'm actually about to put my vote in right now.
Okay,
All right,
well,
cool.
while you're putting your vote in, hold on, I'm gonna put this together. If I had a dime for everyone who wants to see the Rehab Boys versus MCMG, I would have 0 dimes. Not true, because while they were in Impact, everybody wanted that match, and
Yeah.
we got it. And in TNA, we got it. So, yeah, I would at least have 2 I could think of right off the top of my head.
Guess what?
Um,
Guess what? I'm gonna be on. I don't
No,
want to
no.
see the Hardys versus the Machine Guns.
I mean, that's fine. You don't have to
Uh,
now, but back in the day, we all wanted to
Back
see
in
it.
the day, yeah. Now, no. Then,
Mr. Golden says no Jericho, and then says, "Oh." Matthew Burford, what's up? Says, I'm surprised the supervillain is still alive because of his old age.
just we're all surprised.
Hey, look, we'll find out if I survive Friday.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
you'll be
Hey,
all right.
it's the big boy.
oh yeah. GoldBerg's son's playing for Coach Prime.
Yes, he is.
I heard that. I heard that. I heard
Yeah,
he's
he's at
done. I heard he's
University
pretty
of
good.
Colorado. He's not. So he's not starting. He's just kind of he's a freshman this year. So you know, I mean, he's still learning the game.
Yeah.
Hey, watch that old stuff. By the way, just to let you know, what's up, Elijah Friday? He's definitely watching the show right now.
Oh yeah, because I called him out and let him know that I told that he was the coldest wrestler of the week. At least mine.
Yeah, he's a freshman this year. And this is love y'all. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you. Thank you.
You told him he was a bum.
Yeah, who's a bum?
You said that about Elijah Friday. He's a bum.
I didn't say that, but he is.
That's what you
I
said.
didn't say that, but he
You said,
is.
Elijah Friday, you a whole ass bum. We the greatest tag team alive.
You did
GTA.
say that.
You said you wanted to beat us and you did it. That's what you said. Like, just go back just take the first finish this, then go back and rewatch it, and then watch how, I sat right here and I was like, yeah, Elijah Friday, even though his episode just came out last week for Now Entering the Ring, great job. Had a lot of fun with it, but you a bum. You got a bum nest. You got put on the TikTok with the knockout punch. Like, that's what you said. You said all those words. I mean, just go back and watch it. You'll see.
Well, when you put it that way, I did say that, but not in those words.
Paraphrasing. He's paraphrasing.
No. He's ad libbing. He's adding his own words. Okay.
Now I'm
Some of those
I'm
words are
making
my
stuff
words.
up.
He's making.
Hey, fake news.
All right, let's move on to the second
Fake news.
debate topic.
Listen, I'll be celebrating my 41st anniversary of my 21st birthday. Nice.
That was good. That was good.
I hear laughing. Dog. Dean says, "Dog, you sound just like him."
It's pretty close.
It's a pretty good impression of you.
All right, who should retire?
Look at me. I got my tag title right now. I'm the greatest. The greatest of all time. This is what we do. Tag team specialist. Elijah Friday couldn't do the triple threat. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't even beat Chris Idol. Which, way you said that, bro, made it seem like you could beat Chris Idol 1-on-1. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to cause divisions. I'm just saying. Next time, man, maybe don't sound like that. Don't sound like that. Okay, he's our friend. All right, he's our friend.
Do you understand that man could rip me like a piece of paper?
Can I be fair with you?
Yes.
When you turn sideways, you disappear. You're like a piece of paper.
That is a very valid point.
I mean, one of his arms is like as big as you, bro.
Bro, I'm always trying to figure out how you turn sideways. I can see your heartbeat. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
Where you going? Where you going?
Sideways. He turned sideways.
I see.
Guys, I know
Turn
you're
back
there.
around and face
No,
the
you're
camera.
sitting in the chair right now. Just turn face the camera.
In the chair for him.
Like, which is not good to team with, the old or the new bloodline? New bloodline. He's not changing with
Hey, he's smart if he goes with the new.
Yeah. Dean, if my eyes are closed, I would have sworn that Chaz was talking. Stephen Regal. Big laugh, and he's gone. Well, I know Chaz wants to get into this second debate topic. Chaz, come back. We didn't mean it. It wasn't real. Just,
Come on.
nobody said anything.
There you go. I see
Hey,
your
there
shadow.
he is. There he is. Come on back now, little buddy.
It's okay. The
There
man
he
are
is.
gone.
Yeah.
It's all right, buddy.
I'm glad he's sitting in his booster seat and everything.
He turned sideways again.
Oh shit. Oh, he said booster seat.
He went. You know,
And you know the messed up part about it, Cliff, is you said it before I could say it. The first thing when he sat down, that's the first thing I thought. Oh, he's sitting on his booster
someone
seat.
said he went and turned the cowboy game on. And the diva stormed off.
Somebody get this man the Divas title.
Mr. Golden comment. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, yo, y'all on one? Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Oh, damn. Why would he even have it on? He's a glutton for punishment when it comes to the Cowboys. But he don't cheer for them no more. He's just strictly Ravens now. He's just like, yo, Lamar. Never in my life I ever chanted for Dak Prescott. He's a bum, a whole bum. He doesn't like the Cowboys at all. I've never seen him cheer for the Cowboys ever.
I definitely do cheer for the Cowboys.
I don't know what you said. Suddenly the microphone got cut.
Oh shit. Have y'all been dipping in my stash?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I drove all the way down to Pennsylvania to work a show and drove back, and I know I'm exhausted. So it probably would look like I was fucking high, especially wearing my glasses today. I don't ever wear these.
Who should retire?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
I saw that. I saw that.
Well, we're getting out of Limp Bizkit lyrics, so we go on chest now. You're right, Mr. Golden. You're right. It says go Steelers. Whatever. Have fun with Russell.
Who said that? Who said that?
Daniel Guzman.
Oh, no, of course he did.
Go Steelers and take the Cowboys with you. Nobody cares about the Steelers.
Anyway, who should retire Bill Goldberg? The rumor mill is going around that he's going to do his retirement match in 2025 with WWE. There's a list of people who are possible opponents for the Hall of Famer. Who do you think should be Bill Goldberg's last match? What do you think, Cliff?
I like this comment right here. Regal. We know he's not working. Let me take it serious for a second. It's got to be Gunther. It's got to be Gunther. Like, hands down. Like, just to watch Goldberg hit a spear, right? Then hit the jackhammer. Gunther kicks out and just chops him right in the chest. You're like, I'm here for it all. Just a multiple of just battery. Like, Goldberg hits the spear, hits the jackhammer. And then from there on, it's just Gunther, just punishment. Just punishment. Just like, could you imagine Goldberg just eating power bombs? Just like yeeted all over the place. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm picking Gunther. I just want to see this happen now.
What do you think, Twitch?
Bret Hart. Just picture Goldberg going in for the spear. Brett sidesteps and just kicks it right in the head.
Super
No,
kick.
Payback, bitch.
take this. No, I agree with Cliff. It's got to be Gunther. The story is already there with the shit talk between both of them. Yeah, it's got to be Gunther.
Damien.
As far as I'm concerned, Goldberg retired back in when was that match that he had with Regal?
Oh, geez.
Oh, Jesus
96?
Yeah, that's when he would. That's when for me he officially retired.
96, 97, something like that.
Yeah, from actually wrestling.
Mm, mm, mm.
But in all seriousness, I actually don't want to see him wrestle. But if he's gonna wrestle, I want to see Gunther beat the shit out of him. I mean, like, beat the dog piss out of him.
I was gonna say a locker, but
That was
go on,
bad.
Ken.
Or a ring,
Look, I don't
or
care.
a ring post.
I don't
Like
care. Who cares? It's
uh,
2024. Who cares about a Goldberg retirement match?
Well, first, the match will happen in 2025.
Or even
And they'll be like,
worse.
that's what
Who
I'm trying.
even worse.
cares?
He said even
That
worse.
makes it worse.
It's
Who
2025.
If
cares?
they're not doing it at the Rumble, I don't want to see it
He
because I don't
should
want to see
have.
WrestleMania.
On top of the fact is this: it's going to be. Give it a buck. It's going to be Gunther. I think that's probably where we're leading at. It's probably going to be Gunther. The real question is this: why are we doing this? Who cares? Like, oh my God, how many times have Goldberg done this in the past 10 years? How many times have he left? This is my last go round, guys, for my kids to see it. How many times has he done that over the past 10 years? 3 times. At least 3 times. This is now his 5th time coming back. Who cares?
Who's
As far as
left?
I'm concerned, he retired when he got booed out the building of Madison Square Garden in 2004.
I remember that.
I was gonna say when we sat here and watched Crown Jewel.
I don't even want to talk. That never That's what happens when Barry messed with the timeline. All right, Flashpoint. That crap doesn't exist.
That fucking match. God damn it, that match.
I was gonna say Loki, but all right, yeah, we'll go.
Like, why are we like? Honestly, the only retirement tour that anybody on planet Earth cares about in 2025 is Jonathan Cena. Okay? That's the retirement tour. That's the retirement match we need to be just debating on. Who's going to retire the GOAT? Not no overhyped, bald excuse of a retired, failed football player couldn't get over reckless wrestler named William Goldberg.
I was gonna say, you know what? I want John Cena to retire him.
I don't even want John Cena to waste one of his matches on Bill Goldberg.
Nope, I said it.
Like, when was the last time Goldberg had a good match?
Hulk Hogan.
But all right. Now you ready for this? When was the last time he had a good match in this millennium?
Brock Lesnar and Goldberg
That's what
at WrestleMania.
I was going to say that, yeah. When the match actually went a little bit longer, they redeemed themselves. They redeemed themselves from that one WrestleMania match they had.
Oh, that's funny because I actually was referring to the first one. But yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. Cliff, you need some sleep. Sir, you need some sleep.
I'll keep it. But a good match, man. Like, I didn't think anything was wrong with the Lesnar Goldberg match from Survivor Series. right? Because that was at the the squash match. Thought that was kind of a cool thing. But then I didn't have a problem with that WrestleMania match. I thought that was a great match.
I think they redeemed themselves from the horrible one that they had.
100%.
Definitely.
It was a good showing. Probably one of the best showings of Goldberg, especially considering he was older.
Why are we wasting airtime?
I don't know. We can move. You want to move on?
Because you made this a topic.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about us. Not talking about us.
I was like, yeah.
Oh.
No,
topic.
sorry, no.
Okay.
No.
Oh, you meant. Oh, why are we wasting airtime on TV?
I know why we're wasting airtime on it because everyone keeps talking. I couldn't go literally 2 days, for a real 2 days, someone talking about Bill Goldberg, and I went, "This is what the wrestling community is discoursing about today. I hate all of you."
Goldberg.
This is totally going to be a WrestleMania match.
It's going to be
I'm gonna be upset if it is. That's a waste of a fucking main event.
I don't know.
They need to do that. They probably do it on one of those Monday Night Raws out on the road to WrestleMania when they're overseas. That's when you do it.
I think it's
I was gonna say the Rumble. I was gonna say Rumble. You're not gonna be ready by then. SummerSlam? Yeah, SummerSlam.
Oh, why are we just?
I think it's SummerSlam. I think it's 100%. I think it's SummerSlam, and the reason why I'm like pretty confident about SummerSlam because I think aren't they? Where is SummerSlam at this year or this 2025? Is it
New Jersey?
Yeah. Is it in Jersey?
Yeah, that's
there. Yeah.
And where did he really? And I don't even remember where he debuted, but I feel like he came around the summertime, right? Like his first run.
I think so.
I wasn't really alive.
Yeah, we know.
I think so. I think it was.
Oh, was I? I think I was. No, because what year was that?
I thought he came in like 2005, 2006.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about first run? That's 95, 96, 95, 96.
Oh, you meant WCW.
Yeah, WCW.
95.
95. Yeah. No, okay, then no, it was not.
95 debuting against a Hugh Morris.
And that match was actually not that bad. It put him over.
But yeah, not
bad. Yeah, unnecessary match. It was unnecessary.
September 22nd, 1997.
Damn.
Oh, damn, we're all off.
I was never mind. I was alive.
Yeah. Oh, yep, you're right. You're right. That is right. It was 97.
It was a
Monday night. Kind of like
it was
like the height. Yeah, it was the height of like WCW, like really kicking ass at that point. You're right.
I'll be fair too. One of my favorite things from that whole run, I remember Mean Gene, rest in peace, rest in power, bro. Mean Gene, he was trying to do an interview with Goldberg, and he busted out a photo of him from the Falcons, and he was like, "Can you tell us about this photo?" And he just looked at him, stared, and just like walked off. And I was like, "That's my favorite though, Mean Gene. Like, don't disrespect the legend. That's the guy. He did his research. He found you.
Right?
Why he printed out your photo, I don't know.
Little weird, but hey,
that's a little weird, but all right, yeah." Yo, actually, this is kind of funny. Someone said the car window. Gunther, Cena versus Goldberg, retire versus retire. Nobody. Well, let me speak for myself. I don't care to see Goldberg retirement match. He can just go away, and I'll be happy.
I agree.
Someone said Lesnar. Actually, I can look.
That ain't happening.
I shouldn't do that. Mr. Golden said Lesnar. I'm with Damien. I gotta look through here. So I don't know what's going on with our stuff, but the fact that, yeah. Dean says I'm with Damien. Mr. Golden said Edge, Christian, Bubba, all 50-ish. Yeah, but they all can work.
Yep.
Mr. Golden once again says Lesnar.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Dean says, "Wait, CHAZ is cooking. Go off, young sir. The floor is yours." That's right, young. That's what he's trying to hint at. Extra young. I'd rather watch Goldberg 20 times than one Nia or Corbin match. I'm gonna be fair. I would rather watch Nia and Corbin
all day long. All day long.
I would rather, yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Golden.
I figured.
Says needs to be at Crown Jewels.
I agree.
Yeah.
Put it somewhere not in the States.
It's gonna be because it's gonna be somewhere where Goldberg's son can be there.
Why
That is
can't he be
true.
at Saudi Arabia?
Well, because that'll be outside of unless they do King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia, right? It's going to be in because Crown Jewel always falls in October. They're playing football. So
Yeah, that ain't happening.
what are you? Hi, Corbin is way better worker than Goldberg. That's right, Dean. Let him know in
Yeah,
the comments.
yeah.
Damien was 30,000.
Yeah, 30,000. That sounds about right. That's more
Goldberg
accurate.
versus our window. That would be Mr. Golden saying this again.
Yeah,
Let's see. Keith says Goldberg versus Mongo feud for the Super Bowl ring was his career highlight. And then Mr. Goldberg said, "No, I said Lesnar was the last good match that Goldberg had ever, though it was a minute long." So the Survivor Series match, but I also think that match at WrestleMania was a good match.
and I agree. I agree. It was pretty
I
good.
will give them. So look, I'll give it shock value. Yeah, nobody was expecting them to do like the whole 2 minutes. Let's just burn three finishers like at in the beginning of our match. And no one was expecting that, and then no one was expecting to do that again at WrestleMania. And then all right, you did it again. Oh crap, you kicked out this time. Oh, we're gonna go to the barricade. So I mean that's what you call that's just keep it simple, stupid. And we learn it all the time in wrestling. You keep it simple, and that's really keeping it down to as simple as I don't know what.
I was gonna say because
But
I'll be
give you
fair.
that's fine. I'll give you that. That's fair. But other than that, every time Goldberg's been back, these matches have been subpar.
Yeah, well, and then I was supposed to say like there's also the matches that we don't want to think about, right? I mean,
Right.
obviously, as I mentioned earlier, Taker, right, but Bray, another one that was just wasted, like the Fiend match.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And the fact that he politicked because he's like, I don't want to go over because I'm a superhero to these kids, and I should be beating the monster. Like, no, bro, like you 100% should be putting over a talent. And Bray at that time with the Fiend was that talent that you should have been putting
Yeah.
over. Because even like Undertaker acknowledged that like Bray was like the future of what was to play out for like these spiritual, like these horror type characters. And the fact that Goldberg was like, I can't lose to him, brother. But I was whatever, bro. Like I'll never be. I'll always be pissed about that because I'm like, should have just taken the L.
All right. All right, Cliff. Take us to our next topic.
Do you want to go to the next topic, or do you want to go around the buckle?
Let's go to the next topic, and then we'll go around the buckle.
Okay, let's talk about the next topic.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and just do a lead into it too. So
yeah,
let's talk
you do a
about
lead.
it.
Yeah, yes.
Let's talk about it. AEW, superstar wrestler, whatever you want to call it, right? Former. Allegedly, let me just say allegedly, referred to a certain person as a communist, and that person that they referred to. So Jake Hager referred to Tony Khan as a communist, which, by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but you misspelled that word.
Yeah.
Oh
man, I did. Darn it. Hold on.
So
It's 2 M's.
it is 100%.
There you go. Sorry, y'all.
Don't worry. Small. Anyway, so Jake referred to Tony Khan as a communist because he was supporting Trump, and apparently Tony was supporting Kamala because he didn't want him to like talk about it, and he was like hurting, take away matches and things like that, not letting him show himself on TV. One thing leads to another, whatever. But yeah, so Jake's no longer around because AEW. So how are we feeling? Because I think it's let me no, I don't even want you guys to start this. I'm gonna start this shit.
Oh, sucks.
No,
Let
I
me
don't
keep
even
it.
want you guys to start.
Yeah, let me keep it $150, right? Because we do live in this country where we have the First Amendment. We're allowed to have freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of assembly. We have these freedoms, right? But the thing is that when you go and sign with a private company, you have to understand that sometimes you have to kind of like mind your P's and Q's. Now, you do have the right to say whatever you want to say, but there are consequences to that. And if Tony Khan asked you not to say something and you're so hell-bent that you wanted to say, yo, I support Trump 2024, hey, consequences are going to happen. Like, it is what it is. I think it's stupid. And I think that, especially Jake Hager going out of his way to be like, Tony Khan is a communist. He's not a communist. That's not how that works. I don't know if you know this, that he's a Nepo baby. I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, and I know I'll probably never get a job at AEW for saying that, but he was a kid that came into wealth. Like, he was, his dad made the money, and then he just happened to inherit that stuff. Kind of like another person. I don't want to mention people. You know what? We're going to keep it a buck. My problem is that you can't be a communist just because you're trying to run. You're trying to act like you run shit. Like, sure, you run the show. That's what you run. And, you have a hand in the Jaguars and you're helping with FC. But Jake, like a certain character said in The Princess Bride, you say that word, I don't know if you know what that means. I think you're using it correctly. Because, like, this man isn't, like, trying to shut down these conversations. He's just saying, hey, yo, man, like, if you want to say what you want to say, go say it. But just understand, like, in my company, the way I run it, it's going to be my way. If you had pulled that same stunt in the E, you would have those consequences. Because let's be real, somebody else in the E did it, a referee, and I forget his name. Y'all probably remember it. But he did the same thing. And guess what happened to him? That man got cut from the business. So, and it was over COVID, and man was talking about, quote unquote misinformation and stuff like that, right? The problem is that when a company tells you, hey, yo, don't say these things in the company, right? You probably shouldn't. I'm going to be honest, when I was in the military, there were certain things that I could not say in my uniform as a serviceman. But if you're going to go out your business and get pissed off because Jake wants to say, if Jake, you want to say something and you're still signed up with AEW, expect that there's going to be consequences. Now, I'm proud that you did want to say what you said, and you did come out and say some things. But at the end of the day, bro, like, you should have known those consequences were coming, and you getting released was because of it. So that's my 2 cents on it. And I'm sure I'll pipe in quite often while you guys are talking.
All right,
either agreeing or not.
So look, this is my take on this. All right. Jake Hager must be made in life. He must not have to worry about as far as his income. He must got a lot of reserve because he's really shooting himself in the foot. Instead of Billy doing Billy, it needs to be Hager doing Hager thing. Because not only did he lose his job in AEW, but this whole situation has lost him independent bookings. That they've come out and said that they will no longer, use him and going further. So there's that coming involved. Look, we got to still understand and to the same thing, Cliff, my points are the same as you were saying. When you work for these private companies, you got to follow rules. I mean, there are still rules, that has to be followed as far as, your place of work that you got to follow. And just it may not align with what you believe and what you feel. Hey, that's the beauty of America, right? We all have different viewpoints, right? But you still got to follow the rules of whatever this company that you're working for. And I just think at this point, Jake Hager, go just see if you can go fight for the UFC. So they'll go over there. Yeah, man, it's stupid. I don't know why he thought that he was just going to not suffer consequence. I mean, you have the freedom of speech, but you don't have the freedom of consequences.
100%.
That's just really my 2 cents on it. It's like I said, the same you were saying, Cliff. You gotta follow rules. Follow rules. And you know better because the thing is this, and shame on him because good and well, if you were in WWE, you couldn't have done that. There was no way And I think that's shame on him. Also shame on AEW that that they don't have it tight ship like that to make them have that thought process. But then again, they like to talk to the dirt sheets. So
And to be fair, so there's certain wrestlers that you kind of know already their political stance, right?
right,
I'm not saying who, but if you pay attention to their
Jericho.
yes, but if you pay attention, they have never
Sorry.
come out and said it though. That's my point though. Like there's a certain female talent in the E right now who we know. Well, I don't want to say we know. Allegedly has said she stands with the president elect. Right? There's a certain person out there. There's a few of them who have been told that they stand with the president elect, but they don't. They stand with the vice president. Right? Like they. It's not. It's not a thing where it's like, hey, like they don't come right out and say it, right? So you have to think about the same aspect. Like you have your viewpoints. You can talk about your viewpoints off air, off whatever you want to do. But understand that when you're representing the company, you're gonna get in trouble. I mean, it's wild because we had the same conversation in 2020, right? After COVID, right? And everybody was talking about Black Lives Matter and think about all the players that were kneeling. Like we have to, like these owners of the teams were like, yo, don't do that on my time, otherwise you're gonna get fined or you just won't play, right? And one person, Kaepernick, fell on a sword. Like, yo, he was the guy. Like people blamed him, like, and they made an example out of that man. They kicked him out the league. They never brought him back. Think about all the players, right? All the players were in the NBA were taking knees, and they told them like, you can't do that. Well, don't even come out to the national anthem if you don't want to. If you want to take a knee, don't come out at all. And so they just stopped doing it. Or they would do like they would do silent protests and wearing black socks. Like we knew what it meant. It's just, I just think it's so crazy that unfortunately, and when you're representing the business, like as far as like the product of like WWE, AEW, the NBA, the NFL, everybody signs a code of conduct. We do it in our businesses. So remember that when you sign that code of conduct, like there are things that you just cannot say, and unfortunately, that's it right there. That's all it is with Jack.
I'm gonna be honest. I found the whole fucking thing hilarious. Hilarious. First and foremost, I forgot he was still with the company. To be perfectly honest with you,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. However, Jake, bro, speak your truth. If that's how you feel, bro, you know what? If you knew what the consequences was, yo, speak your truth, brother.
Yeah.
Speak your truth. Look. It gave us a topic.
We talk about it now.
Like, speak your truth, bro. Y'all know I don't like Tony. This is just fuel to the fire for me.
Great. Just great.
Now, see, look, I told you something wrong with him. Y'all don't look. 10 years from now, there's gonna be a documentary
on Netflix
about Tony Khan. Yup, on Netflix about Tony Khan and the fall of Tony Khan. Trying to tell you, we going look. It's gonna all come out here. I'm trying to tell you. There's no way in public eye a man is that fucking nice and not something wrong in fucking skeletons in the closet. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but my point being though is that one of those skeletons cannot be that, hey man, like he leans so heavily to the left that he's like everybody on the right has to shut up or they're gonna get fired. I don't think that's one of those skeletons.
Look, all I'm saying is
for his company.
Look, all I'm saying is Bill Cosby.
Go ahead, Twitch.
So I agree with both of you, not Damien. I agree. Like, so this is my feeling on it. Like, so I have the First Amendment, like you're saying, Cliff. I have the right to look at CHAZ right now and say your haircut looks like shit. I'm working for a company. I don't have the right to be dressed up as Mickey Mouse and look at somebody and be like, "You're fucking retarded. Get away from me." You're held to certain standards when you are on company time.
And unfortunately, you're wrestling. You're always on company time,
Exactly.
especially if you're on social media in public. You're on company time.
Exactly. Like, how many of these people have their social medias controlled and monitored by the companies and shit like that? Like, you have the freedom to say stuff within certain limitations. Like, I just you shot yourself in the foot with this one. It's kind of like the election thing when we saw Taker supporting Trump and Foley supporting Harris. Like, who really gives a fuck what you think? If he's a communist or not, who are you to, like, who are you really? Like Damien said, I forgot you were with the company.
I did. I totally
What have
did.
you done? It's like, stop trying to stir stuff up. You're not that
I'm not.
relevant.
I want him to stir shit up. I want him to stir. Look, it's great.
Of
It's
course
hilarious.
you do.
This is the other part. This is the other part that I just have like the issue with the whole situation, right? It's like there's not okay. So if you go to Disney World, right, and there's a person dressed as Mickey Mouse, they're not coming out and being like, "Oh, I voted for Trump." Oh. Like, no, that's not a thing. They just get fired, bro. They get fired for coming out of turn. Like, it's not
Right?
like you're seeing Blue from Blue's Clues out here barking about how you voted for Kamala because she's blue too. Like, that's not a thing that happens. So, like, when you think that you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go speak my mind. They're not gonna do anything to me. I'm Jack Swagger. I'm with Jericho." Last time I checked, Jericho has a whole new team, and you ain't on
Right?
it.
Nope.
You and your purple hat. That's all that you had really going for you. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you should have known. And if you, to be fair, and to Damien's point, if you knew the consequences and you still wanted to speak your truth, cool. But to Chaz's point, I hope you had some money saved in the bank because you're
Yep.
not getting bookings. Bookings are going to be kind of slow for a while. And then
Yes.
people aren't going to really like people. Somebody will take a chance on you, and then you'll get a booking somewhere, and then you'll be back in Mexico working.
Yeah.
You'll be at
Yeah,
AAA.
he'll be like, look, give him till about March. You know, summer next year, he'll be back working. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
The
everybody gonna
IWC,
forget.
they get over stuff very quickly.
Yeah, they're gonna forget. I even think they're gonna forget by January, bro. By
Like,
January, once the president-elect gets into office, people are gonna forget and they're gonna be like, "Yo, let's bring Jack on," because, like, he's not really doing anything right now. Why did he get canceled again? Oh yeah, well,
Oh,
just
wait
bring
a
it.
minute.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
yep.
Right.
That's
And always, I mean, really though, he should have known the consequences. That's
Yeah.
just period, point blank in general. Like, it just kind of is what it is.
As one of my favorite
New
YouTubers
two
will
game.
say, Philip DeFranco will say, "Don't be stupid, stupid." Yo, they popped to these comments because it's killing me right now. So Mr. Golden says Eagles 34, Cowboys 6, Trey Lance is in for Dallas. Cool. Marco Chaz. Damn, bro.
Oh,
Damn.
Wow.
Mr. Golden also says, "We the people."
Oh my god.
I think that was probably the only time I actually kind of liked him.
Yo, Mr. Golden also says, "Chaz, turn sideways so I can see what's on your wall."
Oh, oh,
Yo. He's a con you missed. I like that one. That's actually pretty good.
that one I did pretty good.
I take that one. Let's see. Keith says, What did he even do in AEW? He couldn't get over, but he wore that hat. It's true. Let's see. I'm trying to like read everything because, like I said, we're having obviously difficulties with all this. It's like people saying that a certain presidential candidate is Hitler. 100%. That's just a weird thing to say about somebody that they're Hitler. Whatever. Mr. Golden, people use the words but they don't know what they really mean. 100%, Mr. Golden.
Oh, they do a lot.
Mr. Golden also says that he's been listening to Zeb Coulter too much. Tony Khan, he's a communist. Mr. Golden also says, yeah, well, CHAZ is a thespian. And a homo sapien. Mr. Golden also says, we're talking about, obviously, when I brought up the point about Kaepernick, that sounded just like CHAZ for Mr. Golden. Do you think the idiot daughter and doofus son-in-law comment was at least partially a shoot?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so.
Without a shadow of a doubt. 100%. I think that's what I don't even think was partially a shoot. I didn't think 100% it was shoot. Yeah. Like I think he was like, yeah, I'm gonna let Hunter know, like, hey, you're a doofus, and I think my boss's daughter's an idiot.
I can't remember the last time I heard somebody get called a doofus.
I don't know. Every time you hear it, it's fucking hilarious.
It is.
100%.
All right. So around the turnbuckle.
Yeah. So let's talk about some stuff around the turnbuckle, right? First thing I want to bring up is just the WWID. We saw some stuff happening, right? We've seen some movement. What I thought was funny was that the first, I think, 7 names they brought up weren't schools that were attached to the WWID program.
I noticed that.
Yeah,
I noticed that.
Up until just recently with It's Gall, who is out of Elite Pro Wrestling in Concord, New Hampshire. So big props. Gall definitely is one of those people that we're trying to bring on the podcast. So just keep that for future. We've had Zeta Steel on the podcast. Bryce is also someone I would love to have on the podcast, as well as Marcus Mathers. So those 4 names. Jack Cartwheel was another one that got announced. There's a couple others. I just can't remember everybody. Zaka was there, and then Cappuccino Jones was another person that got the call. So I'm very excited to see all these people getting their signs, right? Another thing I wanted to bring up, this is more for Anthony than it is for anything else. Lance on Hawaii getting released from MLW and signed to WWE. We have a group chat, just to let you guys know. But yeah, I roasted the hell out of Anthony in the group chat for it. It was so crazy because like I had said it 12 hours before. So like 8:00 at night on a Saturday, I had announced that Lance on Hawaii had signed with WWE. It was 8:00 in the morning on a Sunday. This man dropped it like it was brand new news, and I was like, "You sir are the History Channel." Like we report the news too, much later. But I did want to throw a big congratulations to Lance on Hawaii because that's awesome that he's there as well. It's more of me just showing praise to everybody who's getting picked up by the E here over the last week. So definitely excited for all the new talent that's been signed. I'm very interested because from what I've understood, rumor wise, not the dirt sheets, rumor wise, people are just getting signed. They're just getting paid to train and go wrestle shows. So I'm super excited to see what's going on and want to see what the future crop is going to bring into the league, to the E. So what y'all got?
I got the results from SWA last night coming out of Shady Grove, Pennsylvania.
Well, we know why I'm the coldest wrestler, so yeah, we can go ahead.
So, all right, SWA crowning of the queen results. The Ascension Massive Mike defeats E.L. Stanley. Tomahawk and KOC the third defeats Red Dog and TJ Sites. Sorry about that, buddy.
Yeah.
SWA Mid-Atlantic Championship. Cayman MK defeats Sal Misteretta to retain. Sorry if I messed up your name. The SWA Tag Team Championships. The Natural Born Renegades defeat Riot City, becoming the new tag team champions. The SWA Showcase Division Championship. Mason Walls defeats Mr. Amazing to retain. Both of them are some bums.
Oh, damn, because I was just about to say that match was fire.
Oh,
They still some bums. The
Good calling them
six-man
a
tag
bummer.
match. Jesse O'Ryan, Kurt Blair, and Aaron Connors defeats King Kalua, the Gentleman, and the Queen of the Summit Championship. Harleen Lopez defeats Danny DeVille and Taylor Brooks to become the first ever Queen of the Summit champion. All right, so that's the ending show for their season this year, SWA. That's all I got for Around the Turnbuckle.
You guys?
I think we kind of talked about everything that I can think about. I'm having
Yeah.
surgery on Friday.
Good
Oh,
luck.
I forgot to mention, sorry. With the Hurt Syndicate. I love the fact that the Hurt Syndicate was weaved in through the whole entire episode of Dynamite.
Oh yeah.
Everybody had something playing off of it, right? So like whether it was Swerve getting his match at Full Gear, Leo Rush saying his thing, the Acclaim, right? Also being kind of like woven into it. So I definitely liked seeing that finally we have like a steady kind of line just kind of flowing.
Yeah.
Oh, that just actually reminded me of something. Saw an interview with Bobby Lashley. He was talking about a storyline between him and Gunther. Worst idea ever. Just want to put that out there.
Oh yeah.
That was horrible. That that was that was that was bad. And you know what? With that being said, I see why they decided that they weren't gonna do any of your ideas.
Mm.
I don't have anything. We pretty much touched on everything I thought was
Yeah, I
important.
don't think anything crazy. Anything else crazy happened?
No,
No.
nobody's really injured, so nobody
Oh.
knew at least. So yeah,
Hmm.
Definitely.
Well, on that
Oh,
note, make sure you hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, buy a shirt. Check out our now entering the ring interview shows that's coming out this week. Make sure you just send our podcast to somebody. Shout out to all of you who are watching on X. Shout out to all you watching on YouTube, on Facebook Live, and on Twitch. Thank you
And
so
Rumble.
much. And Rumble. I forgot they didn't kick us off this time. So shout out to you all too. Make sure you tune in to another episode of the 3 Count Podcast presents Chaz and Friends. And yeah, just go check out an interview. You can go watch Elijah Friday, and you can go see his interview and realize that he's a bomb in real life, just like he is.
oh,
Oh, Kawaii.
damn.
Hey guys, it's the host of the 3 Count, Chaz Evans here. Make sure to let you know that I don't run shit, I don't do shit, I just talk shit. And make sure you subscribe to our podcast. What else should you do? You should also follow us on all social medias. That's the Facebook at 3Count Podcast, the Instagram at 3Count Pod, and the Twitter at 3Count_pod. Also, if you like us a lot, you should definitely buy a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/3countpod, and that's the number 3. Don't be an idiot and type in THREE, because you're not going to find anything. So make sure you follow us at 3CountPod or 3Count_pod on Twitter and buy a shirt. Be there or be somewhere else.